makes dentists want to cry inside? So many things happen to us in our dentisting lives that can make us want to cry inside and outside. I'm going to change my virtual background here. Welcome to another episode of Talking Nachos. I am working from home. Tilly from Philly's sleeping, so hopefully she will stay quiet during the show. I'm ready for my first guest, and my team would like to bring my first guest up. And I have one of my favorite people, the awesome Jamie DiBease of Day One Advertising. Jamie, share with us what you do on a day-to-day basis to help dentists.
Well, thanks, Paul, for having me on here. So on a day-to-day basis, our job is to help, as you just said, dentists cry less on the inside.
Yeah.
But we do that through helping them create a comprehensive digital marketing system that brings in more of their ideal patients.
And Jamie, it's the end of a long year in dentistry. What are some of the things that your clients are reporting to you that have gone well this year? What are some things that they might be struggling with?
So that's a great lead in. One of the best things that we have seen this year is on the technical side, Google made a lot of updates.
Gotcha.
And in doing that, the sites that we have, websites we've created, the sites that we are managing, the search engine optimization that we're putting in place, we were really prepared to take advantage of changes and updates because all we're doing is the best practices. Some companies may like to take some risks. We never really take those risks because you never know when Google's going to decide that what was nice is not nice anymore. And you know, I guess you could say with the end of the season, we don't want to be on Google's naughty list ever.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good one.
And so for us, we've seen a lot of great things. So it was great. We had great in the sense of like it works the way according to plan. But back in August and September, when we saw a lot of Google making these changes, we had a lot of very concerned dentists saying, what's going on? But what we've been able to see since then is so much greater. They're getting so much more visibility, so much more traction, so many more contacts and calls and leads. So we've seen that's been really great. One of the things that I'd really love for dentists in just general to be thinking about is thinking about strategic planning for the year.
Yeah.
This has been one of our bigger challenges in getting dentists to think more of like a year goal as opposed to next week's goal. Like I need so many new patients next week. We're really, it's very hard in marketing to dial in and say, okay, next week you're going to get 10 patients. Right. And it doesn't quite work like that. And so we've been reaching out to a lot of our clients and just getting them to think at least 6 months, like calendar planning, strategic planning, really just trying to help them take some of that burden off of them.
I have a good one for you. I mean, just say to dentists, you know how you treatment plan your patients and it takes a while to get to a successful endpoint, but you got to make a plan to start. Say, we treatment plan your marketing for success. Talk dentists to them. They'll get that.
I've actually started using that phrase, treatment planning for your marketing, just to try. I mean, I took your advice a while back on just trying to talk dentist. I'm still trying to translate a lot of things into that, but that's one of the areas that we'd really like to see some additional growth in. But I got one story that I'd like to share.
I'd love to hear it
with you. And this is something that just happened last week. We've got a doc that is really trying. They've come up with this idea, this promotion, and so we're putting it together for them. They're really trying to boost up their membership program. And so what we're doing is we are putting together a marketing strategy. It's both social, it's both on paid ads. We also updated their website. And the idea is not only for individuals and families to purchase the marketing or the plan, membership plan, but also looking for ways to gift it.
I love that.
So this is sort of an idea, like, if you're looking for a gift for somebody, here might be a great way for a family member or for a friend or someone that might not normally do something like this. So we're actually running this campaign for them. This is the first time we've done something like this where it's really around the idea of gifting it to someone. It's always been around kind of purchasing for yourself. So I'm excited to see how this opportunity works out.
We're going to do a similar plan, and you work with our office directly. We're give the gift of chewing and smiling with confidence. That's better than a set of scarves. So I think that's really cool, Jamie. People can text Day One to 215-543-6454 to learn how to work with you. You've been an awesome sponsor, awesome friend. You've helped so many people. But before we jump off, I just like to help dentists keep up momentum, right? Do one thing. When they text in or reach out to you directly, What happens at that first visit? Is there a charge for the first visit? Do you do it on Zoom? Do you do a phone call? Tell us about that first connection with day one.
So the first connection is whatever that is. Typically it's by Zoom, but a lot of times the docs are not able to. So it could be by call. It's better to do by Zoom because a lot of times I'll be able to share my screen with them.
Yeah.
But for that first call, I'm coming prepared with some basic information to give them an oversight of their overall online presence, and just to give them some ideas of areas that they could work on improving, some areas that are strong, and just to help them answer some of their questions. So it typically looks like I'll ask them why did you reach out? Why now? What's going on? Just to try and understand where they're coming from. My team has already prepared. We got sort of a standard list of things that we go through, just so that when I get on the call, I'm a little bit aware of what's going on. At that point in time, I'm really just trying to let them know I get them. I understand where they're coming from. I can see some issues. I can see some successes that you're having, and to really see what it is that they want to do. A lot of people say they want to have patience. I want to have more patience. Well, digging into that a little bit more is more of the why. Why do you want more? Is it you're bringing on an associate? Are you looking to just try and boost the business? Are you looking to buy new equipment? What is the why? And that really helps us to better further put together a plan. So during that 30-minute to 45-minute phone call with them, we're really just talking, and I'm introducing myself and listening to where they are coming from. And at that point in time, give them some basics of what our services would be. And if they're interested in taking some next steps, then we would send them more details.
I love that. I mean, just do these complimentary consults. You learn something, whether they're with marketers, whether they're accountants, whether they're C-courses. A dentist should feel inspired to just learn from industry experts to see what they can apply now or maybe later. So Jamie, go out there and treatment plan marketing for dentists. So glad to have you as part of what we do. Thanks for being here today.
Thanks, Paul.
Awesome job. So as you guys can see, focus on treatment planning your marketing success.